Hello, Aries. I feel honored to sit here with you in this very moment when your pioneering and powerful energy is burning so brightly. You were not born only to open the path, but also to challenge the barriers that once seemed unbreakable. Above in the sky, the planets speak in unison, reminding you that you are being called to awaken a sacred part of your soul, a part that even you sometimes forget amid the rush of daily life. Breathe deeply now. Release the worry. Release the fear. Do not confuse stillness with failure. If lately things appear to move slowly, it is not decline. It is the silence of heaven and earth preparing you for a leap forward. I see a flame of deep red. It does not burst in chaos, but burns steadily like a heart that never stops. It does not come to destroy, but to shine through the darkness, to remind you that this primal strength has never left you. It has only waited for you to stir it once more. As embers fanned into fire, the guides whisper, the time of delay has ended. Though resources may seem few, though the road appears unclear, the moment you dare to begin, the universe will take care of the rest. Aries, you are the pioneer. If you do not step forward, who will lead? Here lies the great lesson. The mind is the seed of reality. If you sow doubt, you will reap anxiety. If you sow faith, you will harvest the fruits of abundance. I invite you to repeat, every form of prosperity is flowing toward me because I am worthy. Each time you speak it, you are not simply affirming words. You are tuning the entire current of your life into harmony with the endless flow of abundance. And yet I also sense waves of unrest around you. There are eyes watching that are not sincere, eyes perhaps jealous of the fire you radiate. But you need not fight with anger. Let the justice of the universe move on its own. Your task is only to preserve the circle of pure light and to learn how to choose who is truly worthy to walk beside you. You are being protected. The image of a sword of light appears, a symbol of the strength of divine justice. The message is clear: no power can break you if you hold firm to faith. Pray each night. Ask that all negative ties be cut away. Strengthen the primal fire within your heart. More than anything, know this: you are in the midst of rebirth. Old relationships, old habits, old beliefs will fade, making room for a new chapter. Do not fear loss. Loss is only the way the universe clears the path for something more complete. Each time you let go, you create a sacred space, and that space is always filled with blessing. I see your intuition rising. A melody you hear by chance, a passing word, a dream that repeats. None of these are accidents. They are codes of the universe, invisible letters carved into your mind. Only when you listen with an open heart will you be able to read them. And when you choose to believe, you will recognize nothing is random. In love, you will enter important conversations. They may lead to a deeper commitment or to a release that grants both of you freedom. If you are single, someone carrying a powerful energy and clear wisdom will come closer. This person arrives not only to love you, but to awaken within you a love that is mature and a love that heals. In career and in finances, a new opportunity is about to appear. It may cause you to hesitate because of the risks you sense. But remember this: the universe does not send meaningless opportunities. If a door opens, it means that behind it there is a treasure meant for you. Step forward with confidence because your instinct is the most reliable compass you will ever hold. I want you to engrave this truth inside. On the outside, you often appear strong, yet deep within, there are moments when you doubt your own worth. Write down 3 positive things about yourself every single day. This is not just an exercise, but a ritual of healing the soul. Each line you write is like laying a brick to rebuild the inner temple of your confidence. And gradually you will see that temple was always there, only waiting for you to walk back inside. A ritual that brings you home to the love of your own being. Aries, you were born to break chains, to light fires for the world. Right now, you are being invited into a radiant chapter. Open your heart, trust your intuition, and remember, the light you carry is not only for you, but a torch guiding countless others. And here lies the human lesson: never underestimate the power of patience. Stillness is not waste. It is the season of sowing. The trials you face are not here to defeat you, but to train your soul, to make you a teacher for yourself and for the world. The challenge before you is not here to break you nor to punish you. It arrives as a mirror measuring your growth. When the fire rises this time, your response will not be the same as before. Once you may have panicked, trembled, collapsed under the pressure. But now you have learned to breathe, to stay calm, to analyze with long vision. That is the sign that you have embraced the deeper lesson. Maturity is not when you avoid the storm, but when you stand firm within it. And remember, not only career or love must be tested. Even friendships, even bonds you once believed eternal, are being brought into the light. You will see some ties once solid as steel begin to crack. Distance will reveal itself, behaviors will shift, and falsehoods will come to the surface. Do not see this as loss. See it as a sacred cleansing, a refining sift of the universe. Life is clearing the space around you. Those no longer aligned will naturally move away. And then new companions, souls aligned with your heart and vision, will step forward. They will not only be friends, but feel like souls you have known before across lifetimes. Soon you will realize these bonds carry a strange familiarity, as if you had known them all along and only now has destiny chosen the moment for reunion. Do not think fate only opens through thunderous events. Sometimes a short journey, a simple course, a change of residence, or even a temporary job is enough to unlock the path. These small changes are markers on the map of destiny, signs that guide you towards something greater. And you must pay attention to the people you meet along this journey. A simple conversation in a cafe, a glance across a train station, an unexpected collaboration, any of these may become the key that opens the door of fate. In love, rebirth is unavoidable. Conversations long held back will surface. Some will discover reconciliation, a renewed commitment. Others will have to say farewell so that both can grow. And for the souls still alone, a connection of deep spiritual resonance will appear. This person does not come to fill an empty space in your heart. They come to stir you, to awaken within you the truth of a higher love, love bound to growth, to healing, and to the expansion of the soul. Another message of great power arises. The spiritual gift within you is awakening. Sharper intuition, prophetic dreams, the ability to sense energy, even the gift of healing through your own hands. At first, you may doubt, thinking it is only imagination. But in truth, it is a gift entrusted to you by the universe. And the lesson for you is this: experiment, practice, embody it. Write down your dreams, sit in meditation each day, join a class that teaches energy work. Each small step will bring undeniable proof that this gift is real. But remember, a gift without foundation fades quickly. The universe reminds you discipline is the backbone of inner strength. Sleep deeply, eat with balance, breathe with mindfulness. Keep your mind free from toxic information. This is not empty advice. It is the scientific ground that allows your mind to stay clear, your nervous system stable, and your intuition sharp. When the body is cared for, spiritual energy flows steadily, and your light shines further into the world. Each morning, write down 3 things you have done well or 3 positive qualities about yourself. This is not superstition. It is the science of the mind. Repeated actions reshape the brain, changing patterns of thought. When thought changes, behavior changes. When behavior changes, life itself transforms, and you will witness the shift in your very reality. You may think you are walking alone, but never forget there are always kind eyes watching, unseen hands lifting you up. Each time you rise to defend your ideals, each time you fight for a dream, the souls who once loved you feel pride. You have never been abandoned. Your guides leave you a small practice. Before you sleep, light a white candle. Pray that within your dreams you will receive fragments of messages from the higher realms. And when you wake, write down every detail, for no detail is ever random. In the months ahead, a period of great growth will unfold. The efforts you have built in silence, healing yourself, expanding your knowledge, laying the foundation of your work, will begin to bear fruit. Projects that once seemed unfinished will come alive again. Doors that were closed will suddenly open as though an invisible hand had set the timing. Yet expansion carries its own lesson, patience. You long to see the results at once, but the universe whispers, do not rush, every blessing has its appointed hour. When it comes, it will be whole and lasting. In your social life, you are encouraged to open your heart. Encounters that seem accidental will bring new joy. Sincere and radiant friends will enter your circle. They will not only be companions, but allies of the light, standing with you in projects, walking with you in creativity. The universe is reshaping your circle, ensuring that your light is surrounded not by envy but by inspiration. In work and in finances, an unexpected opportunity is drawing near. It may be an invitation to collaborate, a bold new project, or a simple phone call. At first, you may hesitate, for it does not look like what you imagined. But believe this, behind this opportunity lies expansion. Not only financial prosperity, but spiritual fulfillment. You were not born to follow patterns. You were born to bring turning points in thought, to shine light into the dark places. Your mission is to connect, to inspire, to live as a living testimony of truth. That is why you feel called to human work, to spiritual practice, to art. Do not delay. This is your soul remembering itself. In love, once again, a strong movement is present. If you are in a relationship, honest conversations will either renew the bond or set both free. If you are single, a destined encounter will arrive, deep enough to completely change the way you understand love. This person is not only a lover, but a spiritual teacher, one who opens for you a new dimension of connection, beyond personal selfishness into devotion and maturity. Aries, this journey teaches you this. Every challenge is a test of maturity. Every loss is a cleansing. Every silence is a season of sowing. You are called to lead, not with noise, but with the light of reason, with the strength of the heart, and with the patience of a soul that has absorbed the lessons. And above all, you are never alone. Invisible eyes are always watching. Invisible hands are always lifting you. Life does not send storms to extinguish your light. These storms arrive as tests of growth. They are not here to punish, but to measure how many lessons you have learned, how much strength you have forged. In the past, you may have panicked when difficulties came. You may have felt everything collapse in a single instant. But today, when the fire of trial rises, you know how to breathe deeply, how to stay calm, how to observe the situation like a warrior who has stood through many battlefields. Your maturity is not measured by how often you avoid hardship, but by your ability to stay still within chaos, to stand firm within the storm. And this is the sign of the soul's evolution. On this journey, not only work or love will shift, but even close relationships are being revealed. Some friendships once thought unbreakable now show distance. Behaviors shift, true faces appear. Do not see this as loss, see it as a sacred cleansing. When those who are no longer aligned walk away, that space will be filled with souls more fitting to your path. And when new people appear, you will feel an uncanny familiarity, as if you had known them long before in another time, in another place. This is the sign that destiny is reshaping the circle of your soul. Pay attention, the smallest changes can open great paths. A short journey, a course that seems unimportant, a change of home, even a temporary job. Do not dismiss these details. They are triggers of destiny. A chance encounter, a simple conversation, an unexpected invitation, all may become the doorway to great turning points. In love, you will undergo deep transformations. Conversations long suppressed will burst open. For some, it will mean reconciliation, renewed commitment. For others, it will mean a parting so that both may be free. And for the heart still alone, a new connection will arrive, not shallow, but of spiritual depth. This person will not come only to fill the empty space. They will come to awaken within you the truth, that true love is growth, healing, and a bond that rises beyond the ego. You are being called to open gifts long asleep. Intuition, prophetic dreams, the ability to sense energy, even the power to heal. At first you may doubt, but in truth this is a gift sown within you long ago. Your task is to practice. Write your dreams each morning. Meditate with consistency. Learn a new method of energy work. Each small step will prove this gift is real. But every gift needs a foundation. Without discipline, strength fades quickly. Sleep enough, eat with mindfulness. Drink plenty of water, water as the stream that purifies. Breathe deeply. Guard your mind from toxic information. When the body is cared for, the spirit becomes clear. When the mind is quiet, intuition grows sharp. And when intuition is sharp, you will see clearly the road you are meant to walk. Each morning, write 3 things you are grateful for, or 3 good qualities within yourself. This is not superstition. This is neuroscience. The brain is shaped by repeated habits. When you sow seeds of faith and love, you will harvest the fruits of prosperity. You may think you are fighting alone, but there are always invisible eyes watching, invisible hands lifting you. Each time you stand for your ideals, each time you fight for a dream, the souls who once loved you are proud. They whisper, "Do not stop, you are not alone." A small practice, light a white candle before you sleep. Ask your dream to bring you fragments of messages. And when you wake, write them all down. For nothing in a dream is random. You have long been sowing seeds, quietly healing, learning, building. Now the season of blooming approaches. Projects once abandoned will rise again. Closed doors will swing open. But the universe reminds you, be patient. Every blessing has its time. Do not rush. When it comes, it will be complete and it will be lasting. In your social life, new friends, bright, sincere, will step into your circle. They will become allies in your projects, companions along your creative path. This is the restructuring of your soul's circle so that your light is surrounded by inspiration, not by envy. An unexpected opportunity will knock. It may be an invitation to collaborate, a bold project, or a chance phone call. It may not arrive in the way you imagined, but behind it lies growth. Not only material prosperity, but spiritual wholeness. You were not born to repeat patterns. You were born to break chains, to illuminate places of darkness. Your mission is to connect, to inspire, to live as a living testimony to truth. That is why you feel increasingly called to humane work, to spiritual practice, to the arts. A destined love will appear, not shallow, not trivial, deep enough to change the way you understand love. This person will not only love you, they will be a mirror of the soul, awakening you into a mature love, a love that is devotion. Every wound becomes wisdom. Every failure becomes experience. Every loss becomes strength. This is your time to be reborn, not to return to what you were, but to become a higher version of yourself. Aries, you have never been alone. Your guides, your ancestors, and the angels remain beside you. Each step you take writes a new chapter, not just for you, but for all humankind. Today I choose rebirth. I let go of the past. I release the pain. I receive my power. I trust the sacred plan. I am protected and guided. It is done. And so it shall be. And you, Aries, speak these words as well, for when you speak, the whole universe listens.